So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
And I can hear you. Ellie, can you hear me? Probably from the way she's staring at me.
Testing.
All right. Well, let's go. I started recording 12 seconds ago.
Let's go.
Let's go. Anyway, welcome to Dad and Company podcast, episode 21. We made it past episode 20. Thanks for all 4 people that listened to that. Appreciate it. But today, finally, not recording in my house or in Cleveland. Got out towards Cincinnati and the... Are you yelling at me? Sitting here with John and John's daughter, Ellie. She's just staring me down.
My almost 1-year-old, so she's kind of a guest. If she says something or you hear that background noise, that's her.
Or if we got to get up and run somewhere.
Yep, we got to put it on pause to go chase a kid down.
It happens. So, welcome,
at the door?
John. Finally, that's your daughter leaving.
Oh.
She's waving at me. Bye. So, finally, I've talked about you a few times, and now here we are. I'm in your house for...
Rivalry week, the game.
The game. And if we have to explain it to you, we can do that. It's Ohio State, Michigan.
No, it's the game.
It's the game. Well,
not the rapper. The game. It's called The Game for a reason. Oh, and disclaimer, I'll probably never listen to this because I hate my fucking voice. So I might have to do a Pete Sweaty... sultry podcast voice whole time.
So today on the pod, that's actually the second time that's been referenced on this podcast.
No shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Ellie,
well,
why you mean mug? You were fine when your dad was on the phone, and now you're just mean mugging me. So last year, I was here for the game, and you kicked me out because Michigan won. So I said, I'll see you next year.
Yeah, it's going to be a tradition of you coming over and us probably losing for the foreseeable future. And we won't blame it on you. We'll just blame it on Ellie because Danielle was pregnant with her about to pop last year, and now she's here. So you might just be bad luck, kid. I think every time we went to a Reds game before she was around, they won. Since she's been born and we've gone to a couple Reds games, they've lost. So...
Uh-oh.
You are bad luck, kid. You're bad luck.
Well, at least the Steelers are good.
Oh, no. Yeah, they sucked this year, too. So, holy shit, you are bad luck.
All right, I'm going to grab my drink. Let's see if I can make a bunch of noise against my... Yep.
Spill it?
Yeah, just ever. Oh, shit.
Yeah, we'll make a quick reference to DJ Hawkins. Like, he came over for Super Bowl and had a plate full of nachos and... first thing he does goes take a bite and drops it all over the floor. And I know how that feels, being at somebody's house making a mess and feeling like a jackass. But yep. So if you make a mess, just feel like you're at home and clean it yourself because I'm not doing it.
So far, I've been here a few times and I haven't made a huge mess. Actually, I don't think I've made a mess yet.
You've jinxed yourself.
Son of a bitch. But I've been here for a couple messes. The Halloween thing that you did. Yeah,
that was a mess.
Glass everywhere.
Yep, there's still glass out in the driveway.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, maybe I didn't get invited to do the pit with you. I didn't get invited to do the fence.
I didn't do the fence.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't get invited to watch.
Oh, are you trying to get away? Talk, say hello.
La 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 la. No? Just one, even a scream, anything. Just stare at me? Okay. So how do you think this game's going to go today?
I think it's going to be close. And actually, I think no matter the outcome, both are going to make it into the playoff. That's how I feel. I think there could be a couple upsets today. So I think Notre Dame and USC play. Ooh. So that's a big one because they're like 5-7 or something like that.
Oh man, I have to root for Notre Dame. Fuck.
Let's see. TCU will probably win, but if they lose, then that bumps them out.
Dude, that was crazy last week. That I can't believe that I've never seen so many kids organized in my entire life than that field goal unit running out onto the field.
Oh, they were ready to go. Yeah.
You know, the whole last 5 minutes, the coach was like, all right, listen, guys, here's what's gonna happen. If that happens, you gotta get your ass out there.
So who is the SEC West? Like, who would be playing in the SEC West next week for the SEC?
Is it LSU?
Oh shit, LSU could sneak in too with 2 losses. I think they're sitting at 5 or 6.
Yep.
Which kind of sucks because I hate Brian Kelly and. Brian Kelly, if you're listening, fuck you.
What are you talking about?
Shout out to Brian Kelly, big piece of shit.
That's funny because Deontay's an LSU fan.
Shout out to Deontay. Brian Kelly's a piece of shit.
That's funny. It was last week.
How do you go from Notre Dame to LSU like LSU is a more prestigious school? That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, we got some Ellie. We got an Ellie sighting.
You gonna talk? Say hello.
Hi.
Say
bye,
bullshit.
Bye 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 bye.
No, you're just
gonna make me sound like an idiot recording on my podcast.
Oh.
So,
she's tired.
Woo.
Good. You're gonna go to sleep just in time for. Say something.
We caught it. I can amplify it.
You're ready to go to sleep.
No, she shook her head. No. Headbutt. Grab a hold of it. No?
No.
All right.
It's going to be difficult sitting here holding you the whole time.
Well, put her down. She'll start yelling.
Then we'll have to chase her. You want to talk? Should have put a set of headphones on. You could hear it.
I don't have tiny baby headphones.
Anyway, I think today's game is going to be a close one. I just don't think. I know Ohio State's defense has come a long way. We have a really good defensive line, but if Corum's playing, it's going to be hard to stop. And then they'll probably start really run heavy, and then somehow McCarthy will end up getting the ball down the field, even though he really does. He sucks as a quarterback.
Yeah, it's disappointing that we were supposed to John Harbaugh was supposed to at least get some sort of good quarterback. Jim Harbaugh. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
correction.
Yeah. Are you calling somebody?
I'm gonna see if James is available.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, but we haven't had a good quarterback since
Tom Brady.
No, we had
Henson, Henne.
Shoot, yeah, we had Chad Henne. He was probably the last time we had an elite quarterback. Although, Shoeless. Oh my God, what was his name? Denard Robinson.
Oh yeah. Denard Robinson was good.
He used to play.
With I wouldn't consider him a quarterback though. I mean he filled that role that there for a while in college. They were trying to have that hybrid quarterback,
wildcat,
and it just kind of went away because even though you do have these athletic quarterbacks, which they can do both, they try to limit them. Justin Fields and C.J. Stroud are good examples because they can both really run in open field, but now they just try to keep them in the pocket because why do you want to injure your star player?
True. I don't know though. I think we might be moving it towards an era in the NFL where if you can't run as a quarterback, then you're going to be outdated. Because look at Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I mean, Mahomes is a good example of somebody that has both skill sets. And then Lamar Jackson, those are 2 of the front runners that come to mind. Justin Fields.
I was going to say
Justin Fields has really surprised a lot of people. You judge somebody by their rookie season and being on a shitty team with a team like Chicago that's had a lot of turnover in recent years with coaching, with players.
We're going to call James. He says he's available for a minute. He's an OSU fan too.
He's an OSU fan?
Fuck him. That's what I'm going to tell him as soon as he answers. We'll see. Oh. Hey.
What up?
Fuck you.
Go Bucks.
Oh, my
God.
I-O.
No, don't you dare say that shit on my podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, so I wanted to call, get your thoughts real quick, seeing that, the game is today. So you and John can talk, and I can just take a fucking nap.
It's going to be close.
Like your team's going to?
Oh God, cut me real deep right there.
Hey, is Corum playing?
I believe he's supposed to play.
Okay. I think Henderson's out, and and Jigba, I don't know if he is or not.
I have no idea about your guys' lineup.
Well, yeah.
Jigba's been hurt all year.
Yeah, he's been.
He was the guy that we were hyping up that was going to be, like, oh, this returning amazing receiver, and then it ended up being Marvin Harrison Jr. and Agbuka,
Yep.
and we're pretty deep on talent, and then this true freshman running back, we'll see what he can do today. Dallin Hayward's pretty good.
I mean, he looked pretty good was it last week or
last week,
week before?
Yep, they started with Travion, and he got hurt, so they put in a true freshman. So
yeah,
I don't know who's behind him if he gets hurt.
Dude, I have no idea. But yeah, I think it'll be a good one.
It will.
I think it'll be a close one.
Yep, same. That's what I think.
Oh God!
Another classic.
Dude.
Another classic.
Fuck off.
I hope it's a good game.
Well, I mean, think about it. Even when Michigan was sucking, except for like 1 year there, even when Michigan was completely down, it was always a tough game between Michigan and Ohio State.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been a good game.
Yeah, they bring it on the day of the game. It's not like they're slouching. Even when they had Rich Rod, man, they actually played.
So
I mean, even when Ohio State, blew them out, it was a good game.
Oh yeah, those are always good games.
Well, this is about the only game I care about now in football every year. So
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
It looks like Blake Corum is expected to try and play today.
I don't even think the outcome, like I said, I don't think the outcome of this game matters, other than for us, like as fans. But like for the playoff, I think both of us are getting in.
If it's a close,
You need a couple things to happen. Yeah.
If it's a close game, both of us.
Yeah, it
have
definitely needs to be close.
Because man, they hate Big Ten. Is that Liza? No, you're.
Hold on. No, I'm at work. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna mute you.
No, I got muted.
Are you being crazy now?
Yeah.
Liven up, kiddo. Say something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, right on cue. Good job. Say go blue.
Say go Bucks. Say bullshit.
Oh man.
You want to say it? Say it. Say bullshit.
We could just hang up on him and just continue. Yeah, grab it. Don't matter.
Say it's time. See if we can't get the Buffer brothers to listen to the podcast.
Are they
and
brothers?
sue us. Yeah.
Oh, they are brothers?
Yep.
Is that funny? Or are you complaining? On behalf of litigious estates everywhere? What?
She does this. She walks around with her hands in the air, and I don't know where she learned it, but she knows to make that face like she's confused.
Excuse me? Oh, man.
Oh yeah, while the game's going on, so Danielle will be coming back with Amy. And they're gonna bake a bunch of Christmas cookies. So
Christmas.
I think this is gonna be like the yearly thing. Is like after Thanksgiving, that Saturday the game, and then they're gonna that's when she's just gonna do all of her baking. Although it's early for Christmas cookies, but she'll probably bake more later on.
Is it though?
I mean, no, you know what I mean. Like they'll all be gone,
right? Yeah.
Within a week, but.
Jeez, like this dude's got responsibilities or something.
He's working, huh?
How dare he put me on hold?
Wait, is he the one that works at...
I'm pretty sure he works at Nationwide.
So I wonder what they...
It's because I'm on your side.
Nationwide. Nope.
Not on your side, but because
You're on John's side.
You're a
Hey, what do you guys do
Michigan
there when
fan.
there's not events going on? Like, what is your
Oh
job entail?
no, I don't. I work for the insurance company. So
I thought you say you worked at Nationwide Arena. Did you? Is it?
no, I'm actually right across the road from it right now.
Ah, interesting.
So,
You
yep.
don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I mean, most of the time.
No, he
that's
don't
true.
know. He never knows what the fuck he's talking about. So
That's true. Yeah.
That's just Chris.
Trying to get him a job with us, but they never have anything posted.
What, like, in what field?
Security.
Okay.
And he'd love that because he could wear shorts and never come to work.
Like you're talking about a security analyst?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They actually had, I mean, Jesus, how many fucking people we have in security?
Yeah, I have
A
no
lot,
idea.
and I don't know why we need. We have, I think, more security people than we do in all of manufacturing.
Well, I mean, that doesn't take much.
That's true.
Oh, man.
Nice. We got John's daughter here. She's like 1. No, she's shaking her head no. Never mind.
Almost.
She's almost 1.
1 week from today, she will be 1.
Dude, my daughter today, oh my God. Okay, so Liza called me and she's asking for meal ideas, right? And I didn't know that whenever she called me, she was, in the bathroom, whatever. So she comes out of the bathroom and all of a sudden, like, she's just starts screaming. She's like, oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! And I'm like, okay, what's going on? What the hell happened? And she's like, oh no, what? And I'm like, what happened?
The suspense is building.
What the hell happened?
I kind of want to just, as you're saying it, just hang up.
And people are like, oh no, we have to know.
Tune in next week for the conclusion.
Yes. Okay, so I got to send you these pictures.
Oh,
right?
man.
You're going to send them right now?
Yeah, I'm going to send them to you right now. Dude.
Please tell me that there's, like, shit finger paint on your walls.
You can tell we all have had kids.
Okay.
Because it's funny.
Or your daughter has, like, turd smeared on her face or something. That would assume that your wife was...
It wasn't shit.
Pooping, and women don't do that.
But it was finger painting.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, gross.
Are you going to send them or what? Gosh.
Yeah, hold on,
I'm trying to record a podcast here.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, God. Are you ready for Christmas to be over yet?
Me? Him? Or you?
Feel free to answer.
I don't want the time to be over.
I'm not ready yet.
The stress of, like,
okay, here's
finding
one.
Gifts.
Here's one. All right. Oh, my God.
Just wait.
What is that?
It's black acrylic paint.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Which one did that?
Here's 2. Maddie, my youngest.
How old is she?
Not young enough
9.
to do this.
No.
Oh, 9?
Yeah.
Oh, so while your wife was, like, busy doing something else, your kid's like, oh, good time to do something that's going to get me in trouble.
Oh. But the best is yet to come.
Oh, my God. Stainless steel fridge.
Just wait. This one's the
coup de
piece
grace.
de resistance.
We both went. Must be Italian. Oh,
man.
My God.
Wait, she's 9?
Oh, dude, is Liza pissed?
Oh, dude, she's fucking pissed.
Oh, my God.
I would say that girl got an ass whooping, but, it's 2022. She got a firm talking to. And they took her TikTok account away.
Holy
no, dude.
I just saw the table.
Yeah.
Why did she do that? Oh, my...
Dude. Well, we're getting her tested for autism.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I don't even fucking know. But this is one of those things that even
like she
knew she was doing wrong.
She knows better. Yeah, she knew that. Yeah. She knew what she was doing.
Even she knows she's wrong. You know, and this was just like above and beyond anything that she's done.
Ladies and gentlemen, all 4 listeners that listen to this podcast, what we're looking at here in this picture is a wooden table completely covered, well, half of it, in black paint.
Okay, so you see the bowl there that is covered in black paint?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that had cream cheese and butter in it because my wife had made a pumpkin roll. and that was going to be the
Frosting.
filling
Nice.
for it. That was going to be the filling for it.
You should try it with black paint. It might
I
taste pretty
see
good.
a kitchen table and I want to paint it black.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
can I post this picture on my Twitter page?
Yes,
Just
fine.
the last one you sent me.
that's fine.
All right. That way, everybody listening, go to @DadandPod Co.
Yeah.
on Twitter, and you'll see the
That's
picture.
what it is, at Dad and Podco?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's the white little chest freezer with black handprints on it, and then the stainless steel fridge with a black handprint.
Oh my God, that is phenomenal.
Struggling.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this little girl that you're holding is yawning, and she's gonna make me yawn.
Are we boring you?
Yeah.
She shook her head no.
No, we're not. You're just tired.
I love it.
I'm gonna tweet it right now. Well, you guys.
Tweet her.
Okay, well, we'll let you get back to work.
Yeah, I don't have the Twitters, so
That's fine.
you're gonna have to let me know what people say.
It's new and improved now.
All other 3 people that listen to it.
Jesus, new and improved.
It's new and improved Twitter now with Elon Musk.
Sure.
I'm not gonna respond to that because
It's
like
the
I
wild.
said,
It's the Wild West.
I don't have the Twitters, so
Let me make sure I'm tweeting it from the right account because I have 3 accounts.
I'm sure it'll just turn into another boomer factory of hate speech eventually. So
Yeah, probably. All right, we'll let you get back to work so you're not wasting the dime of the man.
dude, I'm always wasting the dime of the man. I sit here and watch fucking videos and shit.
are you gonna be able to watch the game while you're at work?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. Good.
of course.
Well,
I'll
then,
be on like freaking delay of like 45 seconds or something because I'm a cheap ass and I'll be watching it for free.
Same here.
But hey, you know, it's all good.
Do a plug for Vanquish Media.
Do it.
Everybody
Nothing.
get your Vanquish Media.
Oh, okay.
I'll
We'll tell you about it.
yeah, I'll call you about
It's
it later.
pretty awesome.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I still haven't watched Wakanda Forever yet, so
Oh
I still haven't listened to episode 19.
Come on, dude, it's so good.
Thanks for all the spoiler warnings.
Oh yeah, I put those in there pretty much just for you.
Yep, I figured.
Not for the masses that will listen to your podcast.
No.
Do it.
Not for the masses that will listen to his podcast.
Yeah. For the one guy.
We'll get this somehow. We'll get this climbing up the what is it? The Apple or the iPod or whatever the fuck it's called, charts. Whatever chart it is that they do podcasts on.
All of them.
Here,
We'll get a climb up the charts.
Are you on Spotify?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I can get rid of this Podbean thing.
Thank you, Podbean. Though, appreciate it.
Is there a way that you can pay to like promote this so it shows up and people are
Probably.
like, "Oh, what's this?" And
Well, see, Podbean it's pissing me off because like it keeps downloading the episodes that I've already listened to.
Well, thanks, Podbean.
Yeah,
I don't care about
and
you.
I'm like, what the heck? I've already listened to this, and then it keeps saying that I've not listened to all these episodes. It's like, oh, new episode, and I'm like, no, I've already listened to that one. What the hell?
That's how I get you.
Yeah.
I paid Podbean to do that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're wasting your money for the 2 people that listen to your podcast.
You gotta start somewhere. Oh, hot shit.
Hey, you know, there you go.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, man.
Yeah, that's true.
sorry from the
That's
bottom.
true.
And now we're here.
And we're still here.
And we're probably be here for a while. All right. Well, get back
have
to
fun.
your job. Have fun.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see.
I'll sit here and waste time. So,
All right. See you later,
good
man.
stuff.
Go Blue.
Talk to you later.
I just hung up.
You know he was gonna say "Go Bucks."
Yeah, I did.
All
Hey,
right.
it's good talk, Russ.
Hey, James, you want to be on the podcast? Nah. My son has a deeper voice than me.
No.
That's because he just woke up.
You know, when you wake up and you just get that.
You sound like Sam
deep,
Elliott.
I really like your style, dude.
Ram Trucks. Oh, today's episode is sponsored by Ram Trucks.
Ram Trucks. Ram Trucks, if you're listening to this,
hit us up.
Please send me a truck.
Anyway,
or a hat.
Can you give your podcast a category so when people go to search and they're like, you know, like a hash brown or whatever, and they're like, hey, I'm looking for something that's just general or funny or whatever, right? And then they stumble across it. Sadly, though, a lot of people see like number of subscribers and that like influences whether or not they listen to it.
Yep.
But there's got to be a way to spread the word. I think like Reddit's one way, which is hard because they don't allow you to. Some of the subreddits are against like self-promoting.
Yep, which I found that out.
On
just
the one.
General questions.
Yep.
Just general questions, please. And I said, hey, is there a way that I can improve my audio on my podcast? Well, how the fuck are people supposed to know if my audio is bad if they don't know what my podcast is? Right. So I put like Dad and Company Pod, and they flagged it. And
we need to get some local famous people on. You know anybody local famous? Or you just keep asking different people to guest, and then you know they spread. You know they do it, and then they spread the word, and then you know
I'd
it'll
like
be
to find
very
somebody...
small. But like you know, if you get 30, 40, 50, 60, you know, listeners, and then those people tell people, and you know, like, hey, it's just a generic fun podcast, but like, hey, if you ever want to be on a podcast, just to experience like what it's like with a very, you know, homegrown cheap set. I mean, I feel like the market for podcasts are pretty saturated right now.
Very, yes.
You know, every celebrity has one, but people still like these
homegrown,
these
green, yeah. I'm all for it. Maybe I should go to whatever that bar is that Pete Rose is going to be at on the 1st or like midnight when he places that bet, and then just record the atmosphere.
Oh yeah, some kind of gimmick. I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like if you're part of a certain community for your podcast, the word spreads easier. So, for example, I listen to a lot of horror podcasts, and people that are big fans of the horror genre spread the word of other horror podcasts. So, like one that's like really popular is called Knife Point Horror, and the guy made it himself from nothing. And he's just I don't know what his actual job is, but that's what he does for like his creative outlet. Is he writes his own stories and tells them, and then people have tried to copy his style. So people are always like, are there any podcasts out there that are similar to Knife Point Horror? And there's always recommendations for other podcasts that are also homegrown, and that grows the audience. You know what I mean? So it's like you, I don't know, like if you had a niche of whatever it was, because this is, you know, this is like Joe Rogan experience. Our conversation just flows from one thing to the next. So shout out Joe Rogan if you're listening.
At Joe Rogan,
have us on your podcast.
I'll add him when.
Have you ever?
When I tweet
you ever tried picture. DMT, bro?
Bro.
All right.
Oh man, is she still fighting?
Nope, she's out.
She's out.
Keep hitting her in the head with my headphones.
Do you need to like go put her down?
No, I'm gonna hold on to her.
Okay.
Because if I put her down, I think she's just her head's gonna pop up immediately.
She's not that out of it yet.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's tweet Joe Rogan right now.
That was a pretty crazy picture. Like if you're just glancing and don't notice at first, like the table is covered.
That was hilarious.
In black paint, which is crazy.
I mean, hilarious because I don't have to deal with it.
Oh man, I don't know what I would do. I obviously would have to sand the table and refinish it. But
yep,
that is a lot of paint to clean up. And this poor guy and his wife, you know, he's at work and she's at home having to deal with that. Was going to make this delicious pumpkin roll. Which now has black paint mixed in with the frosting.
Well, remind me next time I go to their house not to eat the pumpkin roll, the first one that's made.
You know, this is just a plug. Don't have kids. No. I'm kidding. Snip, snap, snip, snap.
Do you know the kind of toll that takes? Oh, man. What do we got here? 30 minutes?
Yeah, 30 minutes till... Huh?
30 minutes.
30 minutes till kickoff, which means we got to get on... Like, early enough to see they do the whole intro build up of
yeah, for sure.
They'll show past clips of, Ohio State beating the shit out of Michigan for the past 20 years or something, whatever that's been. So
we'll do this.
The tides are turning.
We'll do this for another few minutes. So let's tell everybody how the crazy story that is like us. So we both started Southeast Ohio.
Yep. Separated at birth.
I was a poor.
Actually, I'm from I was born in Northeast Ohio, but I was raised in Southeast Ohio. But all the same,
Yeah.
still poor areas. And then I, from really small town. When I say where I'm from, it's always Zanesville, but that's just the closest big town, and most people don't even know where the hell that is. I'm actually from Roseville, Ohio. Graduated from Crooksville High School. Joined the military out of high school. Spent 11 years. So did 2 tours in Japan, which is where I met my wife, who is not Japanese, ish. Like, it's not. When you tell people like, well, she's not Japanese, but she's Japanese. So like, I didn't go to Japan and meet some Japanese woman.
5/16.
She is a dependent of a Navy guy, and her mom is half Japanese. Who, her grandmother was, from Japan, like post World War II. That's how,
right.
So I met my wife in Japan. Went back to Japan. Both my 2 older kids were born in Japan. Got out of the Navy, did the whole struggle trying to find a job, moved, pretty much up and down the East Coast till finally settled in Jacksonville, Florida, for a couple years working with Northrop Grumman, and then decided I wanted to move back to Ohio. So got lucky and landed a job with Northrop Grumman in Cincinnati. So we love Cincinnati. We love the area. And, kids were grown, and then a year ago, little Ellie was born. So we're hitting the reset button and starting all over again with, raising little kids when my 2 older kids are basically teenagers and they can just go out and do their own thing. So we're having fun raising a baby all over again.
I just thought it was crazy that coming from Southeast Ohio, like, I come from the same town Joe Burrow is from. Not the same part of the town, but still the same town.
He's from the other side of the tracks.
He's from...
You're from the other side of the tracks. He's from the good side of the tracks.
All the places that Joe Burrow donates to, that's where I'm from. So... But I've
been to Athens, but I've only been like campus area, which is like beautiful. Nice, right?
Yeah. So
I've never just rode around Athens to see actual Athens. I've been to OU. I've been to where the students go to drink and eat
Court
food
Street,
and shit like that, but never been to like Athens. But I can relate because I'm from there. Like that's Southeast Ohio was coal country, and used to be some manufacturing and shit there, and it's just all gone away. So now it's not to talk shit, but it's just like it's like every poor town you can think of. Drugs have come in, industry has left. So thank God I got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, retweeting on that. But anyway, I thought it was crazy that we ended up in the same position at the same company, and I just think that that's kind of weird. And
just kind of similar backstories.
Here I am sitting at your house.
I mean, we both went to college as adults with families and having to, which cracked me up, being at work and hearing somebody say,
"Oh God."
I work full time. It's hard to go to school, and I wanted to say fuck off. I worked full time, and went to school full time, and had kids and a wife. You know, if you want something, you have to make the sacrifices in it, and I feel like it took a while, but it's finally paying off. It's just determination and working towards something, and eventually, if you work hard enough at it, it'll pay off. Like you with this podcast, man. You're gonna be an international podcast celebrity.
Let's see, it took me until 30-some to graduate college, so about 65. This podcast might take off.
Yep.
But damn it, I'll have a lot of episodes under my belt.
There'll be a whole back catalog for people to listen to, and they'll be like, man, it was so great in the earlier years when it was just Chris and a bunch of idiots, and now he's just gotten too big.
Too
it's
big
not
for his britches.
It's lost that charm that it had in the earlier episodes.
It's too produced.
I liked it when it sounded crappy. You could hear all the background noise.
That's funny.
Although you do hear that a lot about with podcasts when they start off small, people go back and listen to them. They're like, oh, it was like really fun and cool in the earlier episodes.
It's homey.
Yeah. But yeah, they get big and then they start doing like podcast tours, which I don't understand that. It's weird.
Podcast tours, like live?
Yep, live shows.
That sounds pretty awesome, though.
I mean, I would love to go see Last Podcast on the Left live because they are very fan centric. So they, like the one guy has been on Fox News. Like he works in the industry, and then the other guy he's a actor and comedian. So he's been on like TV shows and movies and shit, but. Like that's their first love, so like when they're there, they're not like, oh, I'm like super famous, because they're not. Right. You know, they do minor roles and they do like some B movies, and like people are like, I think I might know who that guy is, but not sure. I've seen
that guy in the background somewhere.
Right. So they go on these tours and they'll do the podcast, and it's crazy because when we went out to Iowa over the summer, Danielle's cousin, we were talking about podcasts, and I said, well, what do you listen to? And she's like, oh, I love Last Podcast on the Left. I'm like, what? Like, I love that show.
Yeah.
And she's like, I went to their live show, and she showed me pictures. She's like, took a picture with Marcus, Ben, and Henry, and it was like, oh, that's fucking good.
And they're just like on stage recording?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like afterwards, they just hang out, or they'll go to the bar. Like when they came to Cincinnati, they were asking people on their show, like, hey, Cincinnati, let us know like where to go and hang out, and like we'll hang out with you. And they smoke and everything, so they'll like go out and get lit with like their fans, and and of course probably for free. Like people are like, hey man, try this shit, and they're like getting high as fuck with everybody. So
okay, well, we're about 20 minutes before the game.
Oh yeah, I got to get a couple beers in me.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a drink or two.
Maybe a shot of this Makers. Or maybe probably on the rocks. I do not like.
You don't like neat?
Not really. I mean, if I have a beer back that I'm drinking it with, but I like, and I don't like to shoot bourbon because it just doesn't seem like a shooting type thing. It's like
feel right.
Right. It's not tequila, so like I like to have it and just drink it on the rocks. So
I like to shoot it, drink it on the rocks, mix it.
I don't mix bourbon.
No.
Nope.
Bourbon and Dr. Pepper.
I mix. That sounds good.
It's delicious.
I do mix. Captain. I love Captain and Coke, but bourbon. If I'm drinking bourbon, I just, especially Makers, because it's so good. Like it's like, that's to me is.
It's my favorite.
I don't know what it is, man, but like that drink, like I'm like, oh, that's a great summer drink, and then I think about it, like, no, like
that's a great winter.
That's
drink.
a great winter and fall drink too, because it's
what?
like, when it's cold outside and it warms you up, so it's. But
summer can go fuck itself.
Yeah. So summer's gone. We're going after Christmas is over. We're going into the bleak, dark months of Ohio winter. So got that to look forward to after the Super Bowl. Just like, come on, spring, hurry up.
Shout out to Makers.
This episode is sponsored by Maker's Mark. When you want to drink, go out and get yourself some Maker's Mark. Did I do that right? Okay.
Yep. Nailed it.
Man, we're just raking in the dough today.
Yes.
We're going to get sued. But either way, that's going to draw attention to the podcast.
Either way, money's going to change hands.
Yeah. or not at all, because if there's no money to give, well, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, what do I have to lose?
Yeah, nothing.
My microphones?
I
don't give a fuck.
What are you going to do, take my house?
You can have it.
Chris is like, please do take my house, and then I can just move closer.
Have you ever thought about moving closer?
You ever thought about moving closer?
I swear to God. Anyway, for everybody listening, thanks for continuing to support. Ellie, thanks for hanging out with us.
Special guest star. Eleanor Pease. And that's not my grandmother. That's my daughter.
John, thanks for shooting the shit with me.
Oh, yeah, man.
We'll do it again.
I'm ready to watch the game and probably be heartbroken again.
Shut the fuck up and let's get to the game.
Yep.
So, there's Brutus. We'll probably pick that up in the background. Thanks, Brutus. For everybody listening, thanks for supporting this far. Thanks for supporting the future. Tell your friends. Tell your family.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
I don't give a shit if you tell your enemies, as long as the word gets out there. Peace.